one thing I was asked recently by people was, Thomas, did you go to AEW? Did you go to AEW in Brisbane? And I was going to go, and I just thought, you know what, I'll just watch it. And it was so awkward that we live in Australia, right? The show happened in Brisbane, guys, which is like an hour to 2 hours behind us. But I had no way of watching it as it was happening live in Australia. So I use Fight TV, or Thriller TV is how I watch it. Thriller TV runs on American time. I had to wait a full almost 24 hours after the show before I can even watch it.
For real?
Yeah. So I couldn't watch it on anything here in Australia.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I was like, I don't know if it's on KO for you, but for me, I couldn't watch it. And I'm in the same boat. I'm like, it's 2 hours that way, and I can't even watch the show on any streaming service or nothing. So
we had it down. Okay, it wasn't televised live down here in Australia on any type of platform.
No.
I think you had to definitely jump on. I think it was Max or something that was being aired in the States. But then later on in the night, KO, they had a repeat or a replay of it with commercials and all. You cannot fast forward it. It was a full. Someone streamed it and then put it onto the actual KO servers. And for people who don't know, KO is a streaming service for sport and sport only. It's fantastic. WWE used to do a lot of their programming on there, but then again, Netflix has now taken over, so everything, all the wrestling, all WWE wrestling's now on Netflix. Anyway, so I actually sat down and watched that show while I was mad. It was about 6 o'clock, so around about 6 hours later from the actual show that aired. It was from Brisbane. It was up on KO, and I thought, all right, I checked it out. I think one of the most funniest things about this show, it was a collision.
Okay, yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
And Mr. Khan said, oh, we won't be able to fill a massive stadium, so I'm going to save some money, and I am going to go to a smaller stadium, and we're going to borrow a ring from another company, and we're just going to call it Grand Slam Australia. No, it was AEW Collision from Australia.
It's funny because it's like when they did Nitro down here, they didn't call it a pay-per-view. It was simply a Nitro that was filmed in Australia. Yeah,
they could have done that. They owned it, and that was a great thing. And mind you, they spent a week down here. All those WCW shows were all around Australia. They did like it was fantastic.
Yeah, they did Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane. I think even Gold Coast as well got it. Yeah,
they did. They didn't do a pay per view. They did a Nitro, and they filmed it. They actually allowed it to be on the network televisions, and that was great. It was a really good time down here. It did a lot for us down here, for the wrestling fans. I didn't go to it, and you didn't go to it, but it was just fun to talk around, because it happened when we were in high school. So it was fun to talk around, and we actually, one of our friends did go to the show too, and he said he had a great time there. But I'm looking at it right now. The Grand Slam Australia, it wasn't a pay-per-view. It didn't need to be. You didn't need to buy this.
Yeah.
And the cheapskate that Mr. Khan is, he could not help himself. And he's like, I'm going to make money, and you're going to stay up all night, and you're going to watch this show from Brisbane, and you're going to see this, and you're going to pay money for a collision.
Yeah. Well, you got some ROH action at the start, though. You got Global Wars Australia.
Didn't watch. Wow, great. That's who they borrowed the ring from, and then next thing you know, Buddy Murphy's hurt.
Did you also see they didn't have ring steps? They had those boxing steps as well?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't know.
No, you do know, because you do know. Don't even pretend you don't know, because Mr. Khan is a fucking cheapskate, and he fucking knows that. Again, don't get me wrong, the people that he brought down, fantastic superstars. Yeah. Great card. That first match, okay, Ospreay, Omega against Fletcher and Take a shit, sir. Take a shit out.
I knew you were going to do that.
That was a great match.
Yeah, it
Good.
was.
No tags. There was no need for tags. Why have a tag? Just call it the Tornado. Don't call it a tag match. Just call it a Tornado tag.
I had
It's like
no
watching a Bucks match.
I had no nails left after that match. The amount of times I'm like, referee, just tell him, go back to your corner, because he's like, you ready? Oh no, oh yeah, do the yep, yeah. Boom. Okay, one more, do another one. Now you can go back, and I'm like, okay, this is frustrating me, man. Either call it a tornado tag or just throw it out, because you've counted to 75. Meant to be just count to 3. You're up to 75. You do a flip. I do a flip. I'll move back. There you go. I'm like, this is frustrating me here.
Oh, okay. See?
Yeah.
Again, it was great for the eyes. It was just like flippy shit and hard hitting, and it was like, woo, you know. It was every New Japan ROH's jerk off session. You know, they were just bros were hanging out with each other, watching that together, and then whacking it, because it's just like what they did in the New Japan. I love ROH. Fucking dweebs.
Hey.
And Okada and Buddy Murphy, that was a good match.
Yeah.
Would have. I knew that Buddy wasn't going to win, because the last time he came down to Australia, he was there, and he won the cruiserweight title, and that was fun. But I think that main event, though, you know, he did something right, though. Mr. Khan was the timeless Tony Storm winning the match and winning her championship for the 4th time.
That was cool.
Everyone went home early. Early, happy. Early and happy. It was like, we've got to get the, you know, because most of the, and it's funny enough, that collision only had 5 matches.
Yeah.
5 matches, where pay-per-views in AEW, there's about 14. And don't forget the 0 hour, but there's a few others.
Well, you got ROH, you got 3 matches there, so you got a pretty good show.
Didn't hear it.
So yeah, I watched Chris Jericho in it, Learning Tree. So good work.
Well, he was on the was he?
He was on the ROH Global Wars card. He teamed up with the Learning Tree against Bandino. Yeah. So yeah. Well, did you hear 2 things about that show? 2 things. Tony One got booed when he came out by the Aussie crowd.
I saw that.
And to his surprise, he's like, "Oh, why are they booing me? Hello, everyone." And I'm like, "Mate, just come on. Please don't jump. Do not jump. Do not jump. Be excited. Don't do that." But he also announced they're coming back next year to Australia. They didn't say when, and they didn't say where. All they said was AEW is returning in 2026. Let's hope they come to Melbourne, and you and I will go there, and we'll sit front row, and we'll get high fives with, you know, Don Callis and all the team, and thumbs up, BroKast doing interviews and everything. So, yeah.
Sounds intriguing, but I won't be buying tickets. There is no way in holy hell that if your boy over here is, you're gonna have to buy the tickets for me, or we're gonna have to win tickets somehow, because I'm not paying a pretty penny to go to that garbage ass wrestling of just Grand Slam Australia. No, Collision. Collision from Australia. Should have just been that.
Yeah, I think once they lost the big major stadium, they should have just actually said, we're just doing a Dynamite or a Collision down here. That's what they should have done.
Do two. Come down early, do a Dynamite, and then also do a Collision. You would have got butts in the seats. You would have had a buttload of people coming in to actually be part of that show. You would have. But again, I'm just a 40 or something Australian man with a microphone. What do I know?
Yeah. Well, who knows? We might even be on the show. You know, we might be there with the Costco guys. We'll jump in there, Al. You and me take on the Costco guys in tag team matchup, Al.
I don't want to bring the boom. No. We're not that popular anyway.
We'll bring the bro. So, yeah.
Right, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Who are you guys?
Melbourne.
Oh, we're Dom and Alan. We're for Melbourne. Who?
Melbourne.
We've been doing podcasts long time.
A long time. Too long.
Sit down. Okay.
Sit there. Okay. And I'm looking at you. What are you doing? What is wrong with you? I just wanted some promotion. I got the shirt. I got the BroKast shirt.
We've been told to leave. Oh, yep.
But you can leave. I'm sticking around. I got free tickets.
Wearing a Ric Flair shirt or like a Hulk Hogan T-shirt. I don't care if he doesn't work here. I'm wearing these shirts. So.
Oh, there's no way I would wear a Hogan shirt or a Flair shirt.
All right.
No,
well, who can you wear
sorry.
then?
What,
who's a
just
legend?
to make people feel uncomfortable? Is that
I
what
don't
you're
know.
saying?
I don't know.
I'll wear a Cornette shirt.
Oh yeah.
I wear
I'm a Cornette
legit.
guy. Yeah.
No, I would legit the big face, the Cornette. Surprised. I would legit wear that in front row at the show, and I'll have some bro go up to me and go, "Excuse me, hi. Can you not wear that shirt? We've got a few No, I have some shirts. Kenny Omega, no. Offspray, bruv, no. Okay. No, okay. See, again, they got nothing for me. I got nothing. I want to wear.
We have some discounted Ricky Stark shirts. Would you want one?
He's a saint. No.
Oh,
MJF.
shit.
No.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Well, who knows? Like, I'm keen. If it does come down, like, I really would have wanted to go to this show, but we missed it. But let's see what next year looks like.
Oh, we didn't miss it.
What?
No, we didn't miss it. It was a collision. That's all it was.
It's all right. I'll just DM Tony and go, hey, bro, next year make it a Dynamite show and stuff like that. So
simple, easy. Make some crusts right there.